emmy-lou here. I am going to draw a badger today. I'm going to draw it for Freddie and everyone that wants to draw a badger. Just want to show you something that I've been doing. I have been doing bees. I've been painting bees and I've done over 20 paintings because everyone loves bees. I love bees. I love them. And they're really quite easy to draw. Have a look at my video on bees and I'll let you know how to do them. But obviously this is slightly more detailed. But I just love doing bees. So if anyone wants a bee, let me know because I love painting them. And I just did this commission for a client, for someone, oh, I've just put pastel on it, for someone who has paid me. So this is his dog, looks really cool. So I haven't quite finished it if I'm honest, but it's good, it's good. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling happy about it basically. So it's good to feel good when you're doing a painting and it's good to sort of think, okay, I'm quite liking this. So badger, we're going to do a badger. And you want a pencil, paper. I'm going to try and make sure this is straight. Let's go. Right. Okay. Think rainbow. Do you know what? Maybe not actually. Let's do a jacket potato that kind of looks like this. Or you know what? A jelly bean. Think jelly bean. Jelly bean. It's a very chunky jelly bean. Do you know what? Jacket potato is probably the best way forward. Okay, I did a jacket potato for the hedgehog and it's kind of like that. So, jacket potato. And we're going to change the shape, so don't worry if it looks strange. Right, now what we want to do is we want to do the little tail. So we're going to touch that bit there and we're going to go down like there and then so it's kind of just like a little banana-y shape. And then whatever's inside that potato, we're going to rub out. So rub out inside that potato for me. Looks a bit like one of those, if you can buy a big bean and then you put it in the soil and it starts to grow. It reminds me of that. So we've got that and then we're going to go round, 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 round. And then what we want to do is about here, I'd say about there, you want to start kind of shaping it. So you're going to kind of chop a bit of the potato into it, go back to the potato, and then go out. So if you can't do that, just think, chop a little bit off, just a little bit, and then go round again, and then out. So don't worry if you can't do it. Maybe just chop a little bit off, but ultimately give it a go. We just don't need him to be completely round everywhere. Okay, and now, what you want to do is you want to go out from the potato. So this is your potato, going to go out. So just think about the little bobbly bit there. You're going to go out, then you're going to draw this. You're going to go, so that's his head going down. You can do it more at an angle if you want, but that's fine. Then we want to do like a U shape. So think your big U shape. And then we want to do the big jaw thing. So we're going to do this line. And just, you could just do that. Just do a line and then that. Now what we want to do, really important, get the rubber, get your eraser and rub out whatever line is in here. You want to rub it all out. Just rub away. Really easy, I think, for you to rub, but it's not necessarily easy for me. Okay, it's a very warm day today. Woo! Hope you're all keeping well and you're doing lots of stuff that you need to do. Okay, right, now, just here, so find about there on your piece of work, go down. And what you want to do is go down like that because you're going to create a paw. So down, down, go across and then up. So you're going into the potato now. Into the potato and then there, because what you're going to do is this potato bit here is not going to exist anymore. So now we're going to do this. What we could do is from here you're going to go across, and then what you want to do is just touch here and you're going to go down and then across. It's another foot and then you're going to go up. as long as you're in line, because we're going to go for a little line there. Then, if that foot was really hard, just think down, across, across, cross, up. Doesn't matter, as long as it looks like a foot, like a la almost. And then you want to make sure if you touch that bit, float, 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 draw. Then you're going to go down, little foot, like that, just a little shape. And then you want to just do the rest of the body. So you're going to just touch bit there where the tail is, and you're going to go up, and then just when you get about there, you've got to use your eyes for this because it's easy to sort of get a bit confused. You're just going to go down, cross, like that. So he's got 4 legs, and if it doesn't look like that, do not worry, as long as he's got 4 legs. This, I would say, just go up, just like there. Okay, now, this is where the rubbing out comes in, really important. Well, it came in before as well, didn't it? There's a lot of rubbing out. But it is no longer a jacket potato, because we're going to rub all of those guidelines out. If you by accident rub the actual picture out, don't worry, just draw it back in, it's fine. Nothing's really, like, if anything goes wrong, it doesn't matter, because ultimately you can always go over things and you can always correct things. Like, sometimes I would sit there and cry because something didn't turn out right, but you can always work into it, or just think, do you know what, I'm going to give it another go and do something different. So yeah, don't panic, it's fine if it's not exactly what you want. That looks like a leg at the moment, so we're going to make it into a tail in a minute. I'm just going to find the picture that I'm using to help me, which clearly I can't find now. Right, you're going to do, touch that bit there, and you're going to go up like that. Because what it is you're going to go, you've got to do it so it's almost like you've got a gappy bit there. Does that make sense? So it's more of a bottom bit that's kind of like a U. Then we want to do the face. Now they've got awesome faces, badgers. So what you want to do is you want to touch about, I'd say about there, and you want to go zigzag, just some zigzags, zigzags till you meet about there. If you haven't got that, don't worry. We can add that in, but just do it to about there. This foot is in front. So what you want to do is touch up here, and you're going to go like that. Because this foot's behind. This foot's also behind. If you got confused with that, just do a line that goes like that on this foot. This foot, just do a line. If it gets a bit complicated, don't worry. When you colour it in, it will look cool. Okay, now, cool thing about a badger is its nose, got a big, big nose. Do a nose like that. Then you want to do the ears. So we're going to have one ear there, just about there, and then one little ear here. So just 2 ears. I think we can get covered in Tipex, which is probably why you shouldn't use Tipex. And then you want to just touch this bit there, and you're going to go, because it's got a stripy face. I love badgers. Freddie said he keeps seeing a badger in his garden, which is so lovely, because I don't think I've ever seen a badger in my garden, because I don't have a garden, but outside, you know, I haven't seen a badger. I've seen lots of hedgehogs. Right, so then, where you got the ear, just going to follow the line of the face, and you're going to stop about there, then you're going to go back, about there. And what you want to do is draw the eye. Now, I quite like doing any eye, but you can do a cartoon eye, you can do a whatever eye you desire, but the other eye, we could do it there just so you know that that's the other side of the face. And then what we want to do is like shade him so he looks cool. Now, I probably would join it all up. So you can join all of it up if you like, because he's kind of grey there. So let's start to colour in now. Now, I always put them on rocks or something. Oh no. Oh, apologies. Oh no, hang on. I have got some paint on my and on my hair. That's great. I can't believe how messy I am. I don't know if you're messy. Oh, I'm literally... I don't know how I got it up there. You probably know because you're watching the video. I have to watch the video back to myself. Right, anyway. Right, let's do some colouring in. I'm going to do my beautiful... Ta-da! Love these chalks. Most of you have them, I think, from what you said, but I'm going to do oil pastel and chalks because I don't... Do you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to just do chalks. I just realised I have a black somewhere. I'm going to do the lightest colour first. So badgers are normally grey. I mean, they don't have to be grey, but normally they're grey on the top. So I'm literally going to go round, but I need a big chunky line. Quite dark there as well. I'm going to get my finger. I'm just going to smudge. Chalk comes from the ground. I don't know if you know that. Most of you probably do, but if you don't, chalk comes from the ground, and there's a really cool place that I go to, Ashridge, where like if you're in the wood, you can see all the chalk on the ground. It's all white, and sometimes, as long as it is chalk, got to make sure it's chalk, nothing else. Sometimes if you double check it's chalk with your parents, you can pick it up and you can use it at home. Like, sure, I've got a piece of chalk to show you. Aha! Okay, look, check out this big piece of chalk. How big is this chalk? So people get the chalk and they excavate it. So they dig it all out and they put colour pigments and make it into pastels. But this is a massive piece of chalk. And I can actually draw with this chalk. Oh, it's going to be hard to show you actually because it's grey, but can you see the line? So if I had a black, let's just do a black bit there, and then I smudge it. I can draw over it with the white. It's really funny because it's like, it's not even a pastel, but it's quite cool. So next time you go to anywhere where they've got chalk pits and stuff and it's safe to do so, you can pick up a piece of chalk. As long as it's chalk, got to double check it's chalk. Could be something else. So now what I want to do, I'm gonna get a black. The black's really awesome because it makes everything stand out. So the eye is going to be kind of black, but you're going to make sure these stripes are super black, like proper black. And you've got to leave room for the ear. And what I mean by that is, don't colour the whole thing. Ooh, it's very messy, isn't it? I don't have many rubbers at the moment. Oh, blow my face. Okay, I don't know how I'm becoming messy with just doing this. I would do the legs all black because it looks quite cool. Black, white and grey. Looks very striking. So I'll do it black, but it's not really coming out very well, is it? I'm going to do it with oil pastel just because the Tipex I used doesn't show up. It doesn't show the legs. So colour it really carefully. You want to make sure you take your time. Make sure it's neat. If it's neat, it looks awesome. But if you kind of rushed it, it just won't come out that great. Oh no. I've lost everything right now. I've lost this rubber because I've just smudged it too much. But anyway, right, what you could do is I'm just going to outline the bits that are white because it's quite nice to, I could just do a bit of grey there. It's quite nice to outline the bits that are white because then when you get your finger you can just smudge in. Oof, super messy now. I'm going to try and smudge the black without getting the messiest I've ever gotten in my entire life. It's really messy. Oh, I really want to rub out that thing now. Ah, just found it. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Gosh, it's so messy, isn't it? Right, and then what you want to do, smudge the black. When you're doing legs that are together, it's quite nice to leave a little line of white or something just so you can see a green tail now. Oh, it's so messy. It's the messiest one I've ever done. Right, that is my badger. But what I would like to do is sort of have a little bit of shadow and add a few things on, because it just looks nice to do that. Otherwise it's a bit simple. So I would add a bit of black in there. I guess the nose you could make a little bit darker. You just want to make sure all of him's covered, really, because it looks really awesome when everything's coloured in. Your tail would look a lot nicer than mine, because I've ended up having to put pastel on it. But if it's not standing out, you could do a bit more grey, I reckon. Let's try. There we go. I can spend hours doing something. I don't know about you. I can literally spend hours. It's quite nice to outline it if you want. Yeah, it looks really nice actually outlined, because then you can smudge it. But he's really furry, remember, so you could just do a furry line of black, you know, around it. It's kind of looking cool. I'd give him a bit more of a chunky bit there. Probably looks weird actually for you, because I've used the Tipp-Ex just there. And it's hard to go over Tipp-Ex, not the ideal thing to do. And then just go round. Yeah, that's that. Okay, that's starting to look more like it, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's the thing about using Tipp-Ex. Not anyway. So we can have him just anywhere, couldn't we? We could have him standing on the rock, standing on grass. He could stand anywhere actually. I think there's one thing there that's bothering me. It's this bit, it just doesn't feel right. So I'm just gonna Tipp-Ex it out. Oh, that's nice and light, isn't it? Do you know what also sometimes I do? I can do like a white bit, and you can use chalk for this. Like just outline the nose and the eye, and it looks kind of cool. So there is my badger. I might do another one the week after in a different position, because I quite like this one. He looks cute. But I think it might be quite nice as well to show Freddie and everyone else another position as well of the badger. Because he kind of looks cute like that, doesn't he? So have fun. Let me know how you get on. Send me your pictures. Like and share. And subscribe. And I will see you next week. I might just... I don't know, I feel like I want to draw him on a green hill. I do like green. Let's do that. Ha ha ha, green hill. Whew, it's very warm today. Oh. Okay, nice green hill. There's my badger. Da-da-da. There we go. So enjoy doing your badger, and I'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love.